Assalamu alaikum my dear viewers, welcome back to my channel Sparkle with Mariam. If you are new here, my name is Mariam and I do all sorts of makeup tutorials. Today I am recreating a very simple and cute makeup look of Pakistan's TV star Aiza Khan. This picture of hers just came across while I was browsing over internet and I immediately decided to recreate this adorable look of hers. So why wait, let's get started. I had to prepare my skin before makeup, so I thought why not record it too for you all. I'm applying my toner first from Dr. Belma. This is a clarifying toner which is very mild and helps fight your acne too. I'm just going to pour some toner on a cotton ball and then apply it on my entire face and neck. Next is my serum from Sephora. This is called Ultra Glow Serum which has vitamin C and E in it. These both ingredients helps clarify any marks on my face and brings glow on my face too. I directly apply it on my face with the help of the dropper that comes with the serum and then use patting movements to absorb the serum in my skin. After the serum, I apply my caffeine eye cream from the Inky list. It helps to reduce the puffiness under my eyes, if any, and brightens up my under eye area. Finally, time to apply my moisturizer which is called Clear Improvement from the brand Origins. It is an oil-free moisturizer and has bamboo charcoal in it which helps reduce oil production on my skin. Last but not the least is my lip balm. This one is from Palmer's. It is a lip butter with the flavor dark chocolate and cherry. Believe me, it is one of the best lip butters out there as it keeps my lips super soft and super hydrated. As it is used just by me, I apply directly from the tube on my lips. As my skin prep is done now, so I will apply primer on my face. The one I am using is from Maybelline called Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. As its name says, it blurs out all my pores and gets a clear face ready for makeup. I apply it generously on my T-zone area and spread the leftover on the rest of my face. Very importantly, I need to conceal some imperfections on my face. For that, I'll be using my favorite concealer from Milani Cosmetics. It is called Conceal Plus Perfect Concealer. It is one tone darker than my skin so that it cancels out the darkness on some parts of my face like dark circles and acne spots, etc. The shade that I'm using is called Natural Sand in number 150. After applying it on the required areas, I will blend it slightly with my fingers and then go ahead to blend it further with the Damp Beauty Blender. Today I'm trying a new foundation. I mean it's new for me but not new in the market. This is from Kiko Milano called Unlimited Foundation in shade Natural Gold number NG50. It also has a SPF 15 in it which will help with any sun damage when outdoors. Let us see how it looks on my face. I am taking one pump and using a foundation brush from Real Techniques to apply it on my face. As you can see, it spreads super smoothly on my face and does not get patchy anywhere, which is a good sign. I will spread it evenly on my face and neck using the foundation brush and then use a Damp Beauty Blender to further blend it well on my face. Next, to brighten my face, I will use a cream concealer that is one shade lighter than my skin tone. The one I am using is from Wet n Wild in shade Medium Light. I will apply it under my eyes and other high points of my face and then blend it with a beauty blender. Now to set my face, I will use a setting powder. This one is from Rimmel called Insta Fix Plus Matte. The shade is translucent. It is a very lightweight and odorless setting powder. I have always loved it as many times I have used it. I will apply it lightly with a powder brush on my face, especially my T-zone area where I sweat and oil production is more. So this will make sure that the concealer and foundation do not crease. To define my brows, I am using the NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder. As you can see, it comes in two shades, medium and dark brown. It also has an eyebrow glue in it to set the eyebrows later. As you must have noticed, Aiza Khan's brows look broad but light in color. I will also try and keep mine light and make them broader than they naturally are. I will first brush my eyebrows down and draw an outline at the top of my brow and then do the same at the bottom. Next, I will fill my brows with the shade and brush it using a spoolie brush. Finally, I will use the glue to fix them. Eyebrows are done, let's move on to contouring. I am using the Contour Trio from BYS. It has perfect contour shades for my skin color. The pigmentation is also too good. Aiza Khan has not done very deep contouring. Instead, she has kept it very light and natural. So I will also do the same. First, I will place the contour shade in the hollows of my cheek and then blend it. In the same way, I will create shadows under the hairline, on my forehead and on my jawline. To highlight the contouring, I will apply the setting powder just under the contour shade on my cheeks. Aiza Khan has got a very thin and narrow nose shape. I will try and achieve that shape using nose contour. I will apply the contour shade on the sides of my nose and blend it downwards. Aiza Khan has used very mild peachy blush for her look. To achieve that, I I'm going to use a tint for my blush. This one is called Dear Darling Tint. It comes from a Korean brand. Its color is somewhat dark peachy types. I'm going to dot it on my cheekbones and nose, then I will blend it using a blending brush. To add that slight sheen to my face, I will apply Terracotta Blusher from TV Parlor. I will use the gold shade from the palette. Using a blush brush, I will apply it on the high points of my face. Aiza Khan has not done a very intense eye look. It looks like she has just given a nude eyeshadow touch to her eyes. I am using the fresh nude eyeshadow palette from Catrice. I will first apply a nude shade all over my eyelid to create a base, and then apply a peachy nude shade on top of that and blend it thoroughly so as it looks like a natural tint. She has also applied a very simple and basic eyeliner, so I will also apply in the same way. I am using the waterproof pen eyeliner from Christine. I will first pull a small and flat wing from the outer edge of my eye, and then taking it inside, I will line my upper lash line towards the inner corner of my eye. I will also line the inner corners of my lower lash line with the same pen eyeliner. As Aiza Khan has kept her lower lash line nude, I am using the nude eye pencil from Rimmel called Scandalize. I will just slide it on my lower lash line. If you notice, Aiza Khan has not applied lashes but only the mascara. I am using the Super Volume Mascara from Vicon. As per its name says, this mascara gives great volume to your eyelashes. When I want to keep it natural but attractive, I mostly go for this mascara. So that the inner part of my upper lash line doesn't look pale, I am going to line it with black kajal pencil from Maybelline. I am using the Intense Lip Pencil from Vicon Cosmetics in shade Pink Nude. I am going to outline my lips maintaining the natural shape. Aiza Khan's lip color looks like a lip tint, so I am using the same tint that I had applied in place of blush earlier and filling my lips in with it. My recreation of Aiza Khan's makeup is done. I will set my makeup with a setting spray from MAC called Fix Plus. I will spray it all over my face generously. It gives me a glow too on my face. I will dress my hair like hers to complete the look. So guys, here is the complete look of this simple and cute makeup of Aiza Khan. I hope you all liked it. As a token of appreciation, give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and do it so you can stay informed of my upcoming videos. Stay safe and stay blessed. Goodbye until my next video. Allah Hafiz.